Have you ever paused for a moment to consider the immense power hidden in the words that flow from your lips, the thoughts that whisper quietly in your mind, and the declarations you make daily without realizing their impact on your destiny? It is a law as eternal as the stars, a principle that governs the unseen currents of life, guiding the abundance that seeks to find expression through you, yet often eludes those who speak carelessly or doubt themselves. The tongue, though small, carries the weight of creation itself. It is the key that opens the doors of opportunity and prosperity, or the lock that keeps the blessings you desire imprisoned far from reach. When you understand that every word you speak is a seed planted in the fertile soil of your subconscious, you begin to grasp the monumental significance of conscious speech. Wealth, success, health, joy, and divine favor are not random gifts scattered haphazardly across the world. They are carefully directed streams of energy that respond to the vibration of your thoughts and the resonance of your spoken declarations. Imagine a garden where each word is a seed. Careless words of fear, doubt, or limitation yield thorns, weeds, and barren soil, while words of faith, courage, gratitude, and affirmation produce fruits of gold, flowers of inspiration, and abundance in every form. You are the master gardener of your life, and the harvest you reap tomorrow is determined by the seeds you sow today through your speech. Too many wander through life unaware, muttering complaints, dwelling on what they lack, or repeating negative patterns that serve only to attract more lack. The law of the tongue does not discriminate. It honors faith, it honors courage, it honors vision, and it honors persistence. But it cannot serve those who misuse its creative power. Consider the subtle difference between saying, "I hope I will succeed," and "I am destined for success in every area of my life." The first carries uncertainty, hesitation, and a faint vibration of fear. It weakens the magnetic force that calls opportunities toward you. The second rings with authority, certainty, and unwavering belief, drawing the invisible currents of prosperity toward your orbit. Each morning, the very first words you speak set the tone for your entire day, either aligning you with the flow of abundance or anchoring you in limitation. Speak with purpose, speak with authority, and speak in harmony with the vision of your highest self. Do not merely utter words to fill silence. Let each declaration you make be a deliberate act of creation, a conscious choice to affirm your worth, to attract the right circumstances, and to open the doors to the fortune that the universe is ever eager to deliver. As you become aware of this power, you will begin to notice small miracles. Doors opening seemingly by chance, opportunities appearing when least expected, and relationships blossoming in ways that support your growth and success. It is not coincidence. It is the natural result of aligning your tongue, your mind, and your heart with the law that governs abundance. The path to wealth and prosperity is not paved with struggle alone, nor is it found in wishful thinking or idle dreaming. It is discovered in the disciplined use of your words, the careful selection of affirmations, and the conscious act of speaking life into the circumstances you desire. The moment you take responsibility for what you say, you begin to shape your destiny, command the universe's attention, and unlock the hidden treasures that have always been waiting for you. The power of the tongue is a gift, and those who master it step into a realm where miracles are ordinary, and prosperity is not pursued but naturally attracted. Now, imagine for a moment that the words you speak are not simply sounds carried on the air, but living forces, invisible yet undeniable, moving through the currents of existence, seeking to shape reality itself. Each declaration you make, whether spoken aloud or silently in thought, is a directive sent into the universe, commanding circumstances, attracting opportunities, and even influencing the actions of those around you in ways you may never see. The suspense of life is that most people remain completely unaware of this extraordinary law, wandering through days of struggle and disappointment, unknowingly sowing seeds of limitation and lack with every careless word, every negative complaint, every doubtful thought uttered in weakness or fear. Yet, there is a secret, a divine principle hidden in plain sight, that those who dare to understand and obey it can access fortunes and blessings beyond imagination. This principle is simple, yet profoundly powerful. Speak as though what you desire already exists, and the universe, which is always responsive to the vibration of faith and certainty, will conspire to bring it into manifestation. Do not underestimate the tension that builds within this truth, for it is in this very suspense, the space between knowing the law and seeing the results, that the magic unfolds. The law of the tongue is impartial. It neither judges nor shows favoritism. It answers every call made with unwavering faith, yet it will not bend to the weakness of hesitation, uncertainty, or disbelief. Therein lies the suspense. You hold the key to immense wealth and abundance in your own mouth, yet it remains inaccessible until you claim it consciously, repeatedly, and courageously. Picture the countless opportunities that have passed unseen because words of doubt or fear formed invisible walls between the individual and the blessings that were destined for them. Consider that with just a slight shift, a deliberate affirmation, a confident declaration, a spoken vision of triumph, the entire trajectory of your life can change. Suspense is not merely a dramatic pause, it is the tension of potential, the electric anticipation that exists when the universe is listening, waiting, and ready to respond. And here is the remarkable truth. The universe is always listening. Every word you speak matters, every phrase you repeat matters, and the resonance of your speech determines the quality of the reality you attract. To those who master this law, wealth becomes natural, success inevitable, and obstacles mere illusions that dissolve under the light of focused words and determined affirmations. The suspense lies in the unseen, in the invisible movement of forces responding to your declarations before they materialize in the physical world. Imagine standing at the edge of a great door, knowing that behind it lies immense treasure. Yet the door will only open when you speak the correct word, when you act with authority, when your tongue declares victory with certainty. Many try, some fail, and a few succeed, not because they are luckier, smarter, or more talented, but because they understand that their tongue is a lawgiver, a channel of creation, and a magnet that draws the invisible riches of the universe into tangible form. The suspense grows as you realize that what has been lacking is not opportunity, not ability, but conscious speech, fearless affirmation, and unwavering belief. And the moment you embrace this law fully, the suspense transforms into triumph, the invisible into reality, and the promise of millions, the doorway to vast abundance, becomes unmistakably yours. The key has always been in your mouth, and the law waits silently, powerfully, and faithfully to honor the words of those bold enough to speak with authority. As you stand on the threshold of understanding, realize that the law of the tongue is not merely a principle for thought or theory. It is the very gateway through which millions of blessings flow, the doorway to wealth, health, and success that opens only when spoken words align with unwavering faith and deliberate intention. Every word you have spoken in the past has been shaping your present, and every word you choose now will shape your future. There is an undeniable thrill in recognizing that your voice is a tool of creation, a command center from which your destiny is issued, and yet, within this realization lies the suspense of choice. Will you continue to speak limitation and fear, or will you declare abundance and opportunity with fearless certainty? The universe responds to the vibration of your declarations, and when you speak positively and confidently, the invisible forces of prosperity move swiftly to bring your spoken vision into form. You may have noticed moments in your life when fortune seemed to smile unexpectedly, when doors opened without effort, when resources appeared as if by magic. This was never luck but a subtle response to your words, thoughts, and faith. Now imagine applying this consciously, deliberately, and with the understanding that every word carries the weight of creation. Speak as if you are already living the life you desire, as if the millions you seek are not distant, but present, real, and tangible. Let every statement you make reinforce this vision, from your first words in the morning to the last declaration at night. The suspense of transformation lies in the invisible tension between intention and manifestation, in the thrilling moment when your spoken words begin to orchestrate circumstances, attract the right people, and create opportunities that once seemed impossible. You must understand that doubt is the enemy of this law. Hesitation weakens the magnetic pull of your declarations. Do not say, "I hope to achieve success," or "I wish for wealth." Instead, say, "I am a magnet for abundance," or "Millions flow to me in perfect ways," and feel the vibration of those words as if they are already true. The law honors faith, persistence, and clarity, and the moment you grasp this, your life will begin to shift in ways that defy ordinary understanding. Every obstacle, every challenge, every moment of uncertainty is a test of your commitment to this principle, a reminder that only those who speak with authority and act with confidence will see the full measure of their desires. Wealth, influence, and opportunity are not reserved for the few. They are the natural result of disciplined speech, focused intention, and unwavering belief. As you begin to see the power of your tongue, you will notice synchronicities, sudden insights, and doors opening effortlessly. These are the universe's confirmations that your words are creating reality. The suspense transforms into excitement, the invisible into tangible proof, and the promise of abundance becomes a living reality. Remember, the law of the tongue is a law of action as much as it is of speech. Your declarations must be coupled with inspired effort, courage, and decisiveness. Speak boldly, act faithfully, and watch as millions are drawn to you, not through struggle or force, but through the natural alignment of your words, your thoughts, and your belief with the abundant flow of life. The doorway to wealth, opportunity, and fulfillment has always been before you, waiting for your words to unlock it. By mastering this sacred law, you step into a life where prosperity is the norm, success is inevitable, and miracles are constant companions, proving beyond doubt that the power to shape your world lies in the spoken word and the certainty of your faith. Now, as ye stand fully awakened to the extraordinary power contained within your own speech, understand that the law of the tongue is the final key to unlocking a life of unimaginable abundance, the very portal through which millions flow effortlessly to those who dare to speak with authority, clarity, and unwavering faith. There is no force more reliable, no principle more certain, and no magnet stronger than the resonance of your words aligned with your deepest belief. For the universe does not hesitate, it does not question, it simply responds. Each morning, as the sun rises, you are given a fresh opportunity to declare the life you desire, to speak prosperity into existence, to command circumstances to align with your vision, and to invite fortune into every corner of your life. Every obstacle that has previously hindered your path is now seen as nothing more than a temporary shadow, powerless against the unwavering conviction of your declarations. The suspense of transformation is no longer uncertain. It becomes a dynamic tension that fuels courage, perseverance, and inspired action. Imagine millions of blessings flowing toward you like a mighty river, not because of chance, but because you have mastered the sacred law that governs creation itself. Speak as if the wealth, success, health, and happiness you seek are already yours, for when your tongue declares with certainty, the invisible mechanisms of life begin to rearrange themselves in perfect harmony with your vision. There is a thrill in realizing that every word of faith, every affirmation of abundance, and every declaration of victory carries within it the power to attract opportunities, open doors, and summon circumstances beyond your imagination. The suspense that once existed, the unknown, the waiting, the yearning, is replaced with a confident anticipation, and knowing that every spoken word is a direct line to the manifestation of your desires. This is the law that has been silently guiding the lives of those who now live in extraordinary prosperity, the principle that separates those who merely hope from those who receive. Speak boldly, speak clearly, speak with unwavering faith, and allow your tongue to become the master architect of your destiny, shaping a reality that mirrors the grandeur of your highest vision. Do not allow hesitation, doubt, or fear to dilute the power of your words, for the universe responds only to clarity and certainty, and the more resolute your declarations, the more swiftly your abundance will manifest. Every action you take, every decision you make, every choice of words spoken with intention compounds the momentum of your success. The law of the tongue is both simple and profound, demanding nothing more than the courage to speak life, the discipline to align words with vision, and the faith to trust the unseen. Step boldly into this truth, and you will find that millions, opportunities, and miracles are not distant or rare. They are natural, inevitable, and ever-present for those who understand and honor this sacred law. Let this knowledge fill you with purpose, ignite your determination, and awaken a fearless commitment to speak with authority, knowing that abundance is not a possibility, but a certainty waiting to respond to your every declaration. If you are benefiting from our topics, please subscribe, like, and turn on the bell notification so you can see our new videos early.